Is the economy softening? And do the job numbers give us any indication? Find out on this edition of the Video Market Update. A few weeks ago, there was a report that showed more job losses happened in January at the largest number since 2009. And that was a pretty jarring number. So we were waiting for the Bureau of Labor Statistics to release the report of job hirings in January. It took a little bit longer, but the numbers came out, and I think everyone was fairly surprised to see that 130,000 new jobs were added to the economy in January last month. What you'll see is there was a big increase in healthcare, there was a big increase in construction, but there was a decrease in financial services, and due to DOGE cuts, a decrease in federal jobs. So I think after the report showing huge layoffs in January, to see that net there was 130,000 new jobs was a bit surprising. You can see on this chart from 22 till now, you can see a huge spike in 22, still post-COVID. You can see a couple periods in the last few years where we had negative growth, but you can see kind of where we are now. It also saw a slight uptick in the number in unemployment. Now, one of the other things we saw were revisions downward over the last 12 months. If you remember, that became a huge bone of contention where they were revising the numbers down. They revised the numbers over the last year showing there was about 900,000 fewer jobs created than what was initially reported. I can tell you this, I spoke to two different kind of business owners or executives in the last few weeks. One owns an 8-figure manufacturing company that said he feels like he is definitely seeing a softening in the economy. The other, who's a high-level executive at a construction company, things are booming. They have so much work that they're having a hard time finding enough people to complete all the jobs that they have and to complete them on time. So sometimes it is a tale of two cities, but the numbers came in strong. Now we'll wait to see what the revisions are, but it still feels like the economy is chugging along. And depending on what sector you're in, you might be feeling some optimism or you might feel some pessimism. So far it's early, but the market has reacted positively to these new job numbers. So wanted to get that in front of you. If you have any questions on that or anything you're seeing in the news or in the market, let me know. But if not, as always, I hope you make it a great week.